Welcome to episode 39, My Age, of the Sweet Nature Cruisecast. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, and today we're talking cruising Muggles. But first, a little mood music.
Cruising Muggles, lost at sea. What's the deal with this mystery? Do we tip? Do we sip? Do we pay for tea? Cruising Muggles, that's just me.
What did you think of today's mood music?
Oh my God, that could be a Christmas number one.
Wait until, if you stay tuned right to the
Oh,
end, there's
no,
the full
don't.
version. I've kind of got a bit obsessed having watched K-pop Demon Hunters on
By yourself?
Netflix. By myself, yeah. With K-pop in this past week, so that's my K-pop inspired intro. I thought it was really catchy.
It was quite Christmassy. You
Yeah.
put some sleigh bells in there.
Oh, Christmas number one.
Christmas
I'm coming for you,
number one.
sausage roll people.
Well, they haven't. I don't think they've been number one for a while.
Before we get on to the episode, can I
What?
just address something important?
What?
I thought you were 36.
I look 36.
On to this week's episode of Cruising Muggles. So we've got a topic, we've got a cruise confession, and we've got 3 news stories.
Hope I've got to go to work, so let's go. Let's go.
So do you want to explain what we mean by cruising Muggles? Because I don't feel at this point it's a mainstream term. We're going to make it one, but we don't feel it is right now.
Let's do this. So, a cruising Muggle is someone who's never cruised, got cruise questions. They're cruise curious, but they're a Muggle. So they've
yet to cruise. They've
Yeah,
yet
well-
to sort of take this step.
I would say, like, we were Muggles,
We were?
but the child not a Muggle
No,
because he's
grown up cruising.
he was born into it.
not literally.
No, not on a ship, but he just thought that was a thing. He
Yeah.
just cruising. Whereas if you get to a certain age, very much like Alien Earth, you get to a
I'm
certain.
really interested to see where this analogy goes.
In Alien Earth, they've decided that adults can't be uploaded into a synthetic body. It's got to be
It's
children.
consciousness.
It's consciousness. They can't
The struggle
process.
to adapt.
Yeah, and I think that's just what I'm talking about.
I'm not convinced it's the same analogy we were going for. Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about,
And that's all that matters. Well, what we did, I put this
Yeah.
out in our Facebook group.
Ooh,
And if you're not part of the Facebook group, please join.
oh,
It's a lovely group. And I
It
put
is
it on YouTube in a post on there. To get
All
some
right. Oh, this
comments
is gonna
back.
be
So I
fun.
pulled out.
so you
the
haven't
ones that-
told me any of these.
No, you don't know these in advance.
I don't
so
know the-
these are ones that their cruising friends, their friends who've never cruised, have
Have
asked some of our group members.
Because the crew's
Yeah.
curious. Okay.
So some of them are really obvious, and
Okay.
we'll better jump on it really quick.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a cruising
Do we have
tip.
to answer every question?
No, we can if we want to, but
I
we don't
haven't
have
got
to.
time.
So the first one is, do I have to tip?
Is that the first question?
Yeah, from David James. These are the ones that he gets asked the most often.
Is he not a football player?
I don't know if it's the same footballer. Let's just assume it is. Do I have to tip? And he had 3, so I'll go through them all. Can I drink the water from the taps in the cabin?
Oh, he's got 3.
And do I have to get off the ship at each port?
These are very valid questions.
Yeah, and I think some of them,
Yeah.
people who've been on a cruise more than once might not be able to answer it. So the do I have to tip bit, some cruise lines,
It's built in.
it's
but
built into
but
it.
yes,
Others, they add it on, but if you're not happy with the service, you can go to guest relations
and have it off.
and have it taken off if you so
Yes.
wish. We've never done that.
No.
And other ones, such as P&O, for instance,
Yes.
there's no tipping.
It's included,
part
but
of
you do.
But
If
it's
you-
not
no,
commonplace.
no.
Generally speaking, if it's an American
Oh,
cruise
it's
line,
that time again.
there's the more tipping culture.
Yeah.
If it's a British or a European one, less so.
Yeah.
I'm not going to answer every question, but can I drink the water from the taps in the cabin?
You can. It's a little bit furry. You can clean your teeth. It's not
It's fine for cleaning teeth. We won't necessarily recommend it to drink.
Well, you can
You're not going to
drink
be
it.
ill with
You
it.
can take your tablets with it if you need to, but
Okay.
we just, it's,
Especially if you've got a drinks package.
especially if you've got
Get
a
some
drinks package, we have made it a thing now that the last thing we do before we retire is go get some water.
Some
to take
sparkling
the water
water.
to take back to the room.
We do. I'll come back to the ship port there one because there's a similar question.
Okay.
Lynn Watson said...
Are you giving names away? I'm
yeah,
thinking,
because they put it up in the
No.
public forum.
no. I'm
I've
not
given
doing
two
any
names.
personal identifiable information.
Well, it's
We
already
are not-
personally identified
We are not.
on YouTube.
I'm not.
You don't need to be a member.
I'm not breaching
I'll just give
GDPR.
We're definitely not GDPRing. So Lynn said, when I told a friend we were doing a 21-night transatlantic crossing,
Yeah, 21
she
nights.
asked, did we go to a hotel each night? And where did we sleep? And did the staff stay on as well?
Oh, now I see where this person's coming from, because there are some train journeys where you don't sleep on the train. The train takes you across somewhere,
And you get off.
and you get off and you stay in a hotel,
Yeah.
and then you go back to the train.
It's
and
not
you
as
go on
easy
again.
mid-Atlantic.
No. I don't think Atlantis has risen. It'd be great if it had,
And
because
it followed the cruising.
and it
night
followed the
for
cruise, because-
for the 5 nights.
because it had the technology. But no, I would do that.
I've seen people ask before, do the staff stay on the ship as well?
Yeah,
Which seems an obvious thing for us to do. Well, of course they do.
yeah.
But I'm guessing, obviously.
Okay.
But yes, you don't
Alright.
get off the ship, especially on a transatlantic, and the staff stay there.
Lovely.
Can I open the porthole cabin? That's from Kathy.
Now, I can see why this would be a question, because if you're watching some period drama and there's a ship involved, usually there's some window opening going on because everyone's aghast. So I can see why this might be a question, but no.
No, you do see some of the old designs that still have sort
Yeah,
of
with the brass.
screw brass fittings.
Yeah,
that
I
look
know
like
what
you
it-
can open them.
I know where
But
it
no,
looks.
the porthole ones you can't open.
No, I know where it looks
Balcony,
like.
yes.
Yeah, that would be sad if you couldn't.
Geeky.
Okay.
In fact, I can say that name because it's not identified.
No,
McNerdlinger.
you've just outed
Well,
someone
otherwise-
now for their unusual name. I'm not comfortable.
All right. Will I get seasick? Are there enough lifeboats for everyone on board? Is the ones that they are most often.
Now, this is a Titanic.
A Titanic,
I am titanium. It's a Titanic question, isn't
where
it?
there wasn't enough lifeboats for everybody. Yeah.
Famously. So
Nowadays,
nowadays,
it's mandatory.
now they're not all necessarily boats. There are other flotation devices.
Depending on the type of ship.
They've also got those. They've got the dinghies, which I'm guessing is made out of the same dinghies that we saw on Jurassic Park
That
Rebirth.
can't even be destroyed
that
by
can't be-
dinosaurs.
No. So
If
so
you've
you've-
not seen that yet, when you do see Jurassic Park Rebirth, you'll
I'm-
get that reference.
no stars. Do not recommend.
But yeah, nowadays,
Scarlet looks
not a
great.
problem for
Nothing
everyone.
else.
Will you get seasick? That I have to say that was my assumption before we
Yeah,
ever
you
cruised, and the reason I didn't
yeah.
want to
It's
cruise.
a big Muggle question.
But the answer is maybe.
Maybe.
But there are things you can take like ginger. There are seasickness
Quells.
tablets. Like we use Quells that other brands are available,
KWELLS.
but they work for us. And very rarely, probably 2 times in the last 20 cruises have I felt seasick, and you probably felt maybe once.
Well, I get cocky.
And then the sea goes, oh, really?
Yeah, and then it levels me, and then I'm like, oh, I was fine after eating all those oysters.
Ken and Lindsay
Hmm?
have said
Hi,
2
Ken
of
and
the
Lindsay.
things that they get asked most commonly, not
Yeah.
the specific date, but
Yeah.
what will the sea be like in July 27? So some random date in the future.
Because
You don't know what the sea's going to be like an hour in the future.
you know what? If Ken and Lindsay could answer that question,
But
I
they're probably
feel
won the Euro Millions as well.
they've got their own yacht.
Yeah.
Like their own mega yacht. It's huge. It's yeah.
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah,
be
there's-
good if you could answer that
there are
question.
Statistically,
And there are
times where the sea is calmer,
calmer, and the
and
better
places.
seas to do it. I'm thinking Adriatic, July
Caribbean
2027.
when it's not hurricane season.
Oh, I don't know about July for Caribbean.
No, I'm not saying in July. I'm on about
okay,
different
just,
places.
Okay, just
But the Adriatic is traditional, as you said, very calm.
It's beautiful.
Doesn't mean that it can't
Beautiful.
be rough. We've just never had it rough. And when you get inland in the fjords,
Mm-hmm.
again,
Gorgeous.
really nice because it's like sailing
But
our
it
lake.
could be quite bumpy on the way up.
This is going back to the earlier question as well, because one of the other ones Ken and Lindsay had was, can we get off the boat at night?
If you ported overnight, then yes.
And in certain circumstances. So
Yeah.
some cruise lines, for instance, we can speak about Virgin, because
Yeah.
we've done that
There's
when it
no,
overnighted on
like, amnesty, not amnesty, what am I talking about?
There's no time limit at which to say, right, you can't
Curfew.
get back on at 2 in the morning or 4
Yeah,
in the morning.
yeah.
It's you can get off the ship and the
Stagger back on.
gangway will be manned 24 hours a day
Yes.
while it's in port.
Yes.
Some cruise lines might have a different approach to that, where
Yeah.
they do have a curfew when you can't
Yeah.
get off.
Yeah.
Keith said, and again, we've had this one, depending on the cruise lines, is will we fit in and will it be too stuffy?
Well, if you drink, I drink through that.
You don't care if you fit in?
No, well, it's not that I don't care. It's that I just think, oh, I'll have a drink and I'll be fine. Because, yeah.
I get where people are coming
Yeah,
from.
I
from
do
that
as well.
Because, again, if you've only ever experienced Titanic the movie as your cruising reference, or you've only seen sort of old school footage, it can look a little bit stuffy.
Yeah.
Where people in very, very formal
And
wear.
snooty and a little bit, yeah.
The reality is there are cruise ships that are more formal than others.
Yes.
But most cruise ships these days are much more relaxed, very informal, and very family friendly.
Yeah.
With the exception of the adult.
Yeah, and I would say the most expensive cruise we've ever been on and the fanciest mega yacht was the most chilled, which, go figure.
I have heard this one before personally,
Mm-hmm.
but Jennifer's one that she'd been asked was, do I need to pack my own towels?
Oh, I could see. Now, the thing is, yes and no, because I would take a towel on Ambassador, a beach towel. I wouldn't. There's not another cruise line that I wouldn't, but I can see why it'd be a question. NCL.
We'll probably take them on that as well. Taking your own big beach towel, if you want, especially if you're going to get off at the ports and go to the beaches.
Yeah.
Albeit, some cruise lines will give you a towel to take off.
Yeah.
When you're in port.
Yeah.
So again, it depends on the cruise lines, but generally speaking, you don't need to take one.
Okay.
Madeline.
Mm-hmm.
My mum won't cruise
Mm-hmm.
because she's worried that she'll bump into the same few people on the ship for a week, be forced to eat with them for every meal,
Oh, bless
and
her.
then be stuck with lifelong friends she doesn't want.
Well, Madeline's mum. This can happen in a hotel, and it's
More likely to happen in a hotel.
And it's also the case that you don't have to go to the MDR every night. You don't have to sit with people that you don't want to. You can find a way.
To not have that.
Lone dining can find a way. But, again, in a hotel, same thing can happen. You can run your suitcase over someone's foot and you can be rest assured.
You're going to get in the elevator with that person.
You're going to see them every day. Your eyes will meet over the buffet. It's just going to...
You see, the probability, depending on the ship, if you're on some of the smaller ships like we did Windstar, there's 200 passengers on that.
Yeah.
You're going to see the same people time and time again.
Yeah.
However, when you're on some of the big ones, let's go to the extreme, Icon of the Seas, you could have 8,000 people on there.
Yeah.
The probability of running into the same people is slim. But the weird thing in practice is you do see the same people over and over again. I don't know if that's a human thing that you recognise someone and therefore you spot them again, or you've had a conversation and therefore you spot them again.
I
and you're
don't
walking
know.
past.
The universe likes to bring people together.
That's the last of the questions.
Okay, so Muggles.
What were your sort of Muggles ones before we move on to?
No, I think they're all valid questions. And as they say, there's no stupid questions.
There's not.
And so, the more people cruise, the better. I think they'd enjoy it.
And I think when you do your very first cruise, within the first day,
you were the first 10 minutes.
No, that's for me saying I'm going to love this. The Muggles questions are not necessarily whether they're going to love it. It's confusion in terms of, do I have to eat in the main dining room all the time,
I understand.
et cetera, et
Yeah.
cetera. When you've been on there a day, you will have had most of those questions answered.
Yeah.
And certainly by the time you get off your first cruise,
Yeah.
you pretty much have had every question answered, and you'd be like, oh, why were I worried about that? Or what a
Yeah.
daft question it is.
That's it.
But it's not that it's a daft question, you've just not experienced it.
No, and it can happen in any walk of life.
So for me, the best way to sort of get your questions answered
Is do it.
is get on a cruise. Any other final Muggles thoughts before we move on to a cruise confession?
And no, the cruise lines are after Muggles.
Well, they're constantly looking for new customers who've not experienced it, who'll become repeat customers.
Yeah.
Because repeat customer, the thing with cruising, I think more than really any other holiday type,
Yeah.
is you'll get people who, once they've done the first cruise, you become cruise addicted.
Yes.
And you want to do another and another and another. And there's so many different types.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to say that you don't ever want to go on a beach holiday again
No.
or a theme park holiday again.
I'd love to.
But the cruise holidays seem to be the ones that people go back to time and time
No,
again.
I don't want to go on a beach holiday. I want to go on a holiday.
I'm going to say you don't want to go on a beach
I
holiday.
don't want to go on a beach holiday. I just want to go on a holiday.
What sort of holiday? That's not a beach holiday.
Somewhere old.
Somewhere old.
Yeah.
Egypt, that famous beach.
I'd like to go. I
don't want to go anywhere with sand.
I'm not a sand person. Anyway, I digress.
Somewhere.
Should
we have a cruise confession?
Yes.
Brent had one for a few episodes.
I thought you were saving them up.
I'm saving up you ask me this each time. I'm saving up the naughty ones, the late night Linzi specials.
I can't wait for
because
that.
I cannot
I'm
put
going to
them
put
on
the
without
fire
giving
on.
a warning.
I'm going to put a fire on. I'm going to have like a really manly drink.
Are you going to dress for it?
Like
as well?
an old-fashioned,
late night Linzi dress,
or a Negroni, like a real chunky drink.
And we'll be doing that. I say probably late October, early November when we do that one.
Not
As
Christmas.
we come into no, it's not Chris. It's definitely not a Christmas one.
I think I'm obsessed with Christmas
I
today.
think you are, right?
It's nearly Christmas.
It's the music.
It was the music. Okay.
Okay.
Go on,
so,
go on.
I've called this one the case of the Covert cocktails.
Oh, I love it already.
I've started doing them.
Okay.
So, dear Linzi Mark and the
Okay.
cruise cast jury,
Okay.
I throw myself upon your mercy.
Ooh.
My name is Anne, and my sin is one of gluttony, sneakiness, and cunning.
I've done them all.
My husband and I were on a lovely 7-night cruise last spring.
Uh-huh.
We had the classic drinks package,
Yeah.
which, as you know, has a price limit per drink.
Yes.
Now, I have a particular fondness for a rather fancy cocktail that was tragically a whole $2 over the package limit.
Oh, no. The pain.
It is when you can't just pay the difference.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Now, I don't know if this was a cruise line that you could pay the difference.
Go on.
On one day, I
Yes.
paid the difference. Oh, I've answered my own question there. Maybe I should have read the next line.
I worry why this is going now if you're
On
not
day
vetting
two,
them.
no, I have vetted it. I just
Okay.
I did the same, but with a grumble. By day 3, a fiendish and sneaky plot had developed.
Oh, this might be helpful to people.
I discovered that a glass of Prosecco was included on my package.
Oh, we're mixing them ourselves. Okay.
And a shot of the fancy raspberry liqueur that I needed to make the cocktail was also included on the package. You see where this is going, don't you?
I do, and I'm loving it.
For the rest of the cruise, I became a rogue mixologist.
Wow.
I'd go to one bar, order a glass of Prosecco. Then I'd stroll nonchalantly to a nearby different bar.
This is not a confession. This is a guide. This is brilliant.
To order a shot of the raspberry liqueur.
Yeah.
I'd find a quiet corner or table,
Ooh.
perform the illicit transfer, and voila.
The what transfer?
Illicit.
Oh, I love an illicit transfer.
My favourite premium cocktail, all within the rules, technically. The guiltiest moment was when my husband, acting as a lookout, gave me a thumbs up when the coast was clear for the transfer.
Wow.
Before I mixed my cocktail.
This is brilliant.
We felt like a pair of Prohibition-era bootleggers.
I love it. I need to do this, even if it's just included.
We saved maybe $30 all week. but the thrill was priceless.
I'm going to say that the thrill, wow.
So I confess my sins of beverage manipulation. Do you forgive me?
Forgiven.
Yours in Shame and Bubbles, the secret mixologist, Anne.
Anne, the secret mixologist, you are so forgiven. Anne, I've never forgiven anyone more in my entire life.
Are you inspired by Anne?
Anne is a genius. Anne, there should be a cocktail called the secret mixologist named after Anne.
That's
Anne.
that's Prosecco, and I'm
Anne,
guessing Chambord.
Anne,
Well done.
well done,
I
Anne.
like that.
Anne, wow.
Let us know in the comments. Do you also forgive Anne? And have you ever done
Do
anything
anybody,
similar?
do they forgive Anne?
Well, she asked for
Anne's
forgiveness
a
from the jury.
champion.
What secret cocktails have you made doing a similar thing?
Oh,
Let us know.
I love it. Love it.
I want to hear other people's ways that
I'm doing it.
they've got around a drinks package. Not that we're suggesting you do.
What do you mean? It's ridiculous.
technically
If
didn't do it
both
wrong.
things are included and then don't put them together to and then not be included, that's
Yeah, but they're included as separate items.
That's not-
You add them together, it's twice the price.
it's not twice the price. It's $2 more, which sounds like a really rubbish Western. But there's still that spirit of Clint Eastwood in there, which I'm loving.
Sure.
Did I get my right person there?
You did, yeah. Well done.
Has he got a poncho?
He has got a poncho.
I've ordered
Look
a
at
poncho
you
for.
remembering sort of old
He's-
and western films.
I love a poncho. It's coming up to poncho season.
I'm surprised that film was out, you just being 39.
I know classic cinema.
You do know classic cinema, well done. Would you like some cruise news?
Yes, but be quick.
Don't have to be.
No, we need quickie cruise news.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Celebrity Cruises, new river cruises.
Oh, yes, they go on
will
sale
go on
soon.
priority sale next week, 3rd of September, at the time of recording.
Okay.
Well, kind of.
Oh, no.
So, celebrity river guests can now receive priority booking access.
How can there be a river guest if they've never been on a river cruise?
Because you would become a river guest.
Am I a river guest?
You're a celebrity guest, so I'm assuming so.
I am a celebrity guest.
And you do that by placing a deposit on a future river cruise. So it's a future cruise.
Oh, it sounds very virgin, this. Okay.
Starting on September the 3rd, 2025.
This is very virgin.
So the river cruises are not going on sale. The ability to give them $500 is
Very
going on sale.
virgin Alaska, I'm feeling.
So the $500 deposits, which are refundable,
yes.
will be converted into actual bookings once reservations open for sale, which isn't going to be until early 2026.
What is it Bob Geldof says?
Give us your
Money.
there may have been other terminologies involved.
But
in
this is what it makes me think of.
yeah, so
I
what
can
they've
just
said
hear
is
that.
the itineraries have not been disclosed.
Yeah.
And as I say, booking's not yet open. But what will happen is you will then get a priority to better do it and then go on the initial sailings in 2027.
Oh, big wow. Okay,
But
lovely.
also, anyone, and I don't see how they're keeping this secret, the second that the first person gets it,
What?
anyone who then pays the deposit, and that's what they've said at this point, but I suspect it's going to go public.
Mm-hmm.
They'll also get the first glimpses.
The glamps.
There could be glimpses, that's a new word. Glimpses into the ship's staterooms and see details of itineraries that will feature the Danube and the Rhine. So there's no way that stays secret. The second that someone has that in the public domain, it's going on the internet.
Of course it is.
So
And
I suspect
also-
what we'll see next week at some point are some first pictures of the cabins.
I'm not sure that you can, like the itinerary. I think people can work out what the itinerary will
If
be.
you've river cruised on the Danube or the Rhine,
You've got to,
you've got a pretty good
I
idea
think
what
I
they're
could-
going to be.
I think-
you are semi-restricted by the river.
yeah.
It's not the ocean where they could go anywhere.
It's not the Amazon.
No. You know the key bits where they're
Okay.
going to stop. I can't
Okay.
imagine they're going to do different ones.
Right.
It'll be really interesting to see the cabins, which
Mm.
I'm expecting to be edge class looking,
Me too.
but maybe they're not.
Beige.
Maybe they're all bright red and the Ford Virgin.
No, beige on cream.
Do you think they'll have any cabins with balconies?
Yes.
Or will they all have infinite balconies?
They'll be like the Swan Lake balconies. What do I mean? Juliet balconies.
So you think they'll have some like that? You don't think they'll go with infinite balconies like
yeah, and
on
then
the ship?
like on a river cruise, because they're kind of infinite on a
But you
river
won't
cruise.
better step out on them.
No, there might be a little nubbin.
You think it'll be a nubbin?
It's
We'll see.
there'll be a balcony.
Cruise story number 2. And this sounds like it's written for you with the title
Okay,
Unlimited Margaritas.
it is written for me.
So if you're a passenger who keeps booking cruise after cruise,
Mm-hmm.
Margaritaville at Sea
Oh.
is betting the new pass that it's got
Mm-hmm.
is going to tempt people.
Right.
So the Florida-based cruise line is bringing back its Paradise Pass, which it did previously,
Okay.
but with 2 different
Okay.
versions, which gives frequent cruise the option to lock in as many trips as they want, but not consecutive, So there's got to be at least a trip between it.
Okay.
So if they were a week long, that would mean you
Right.
could do 26 cruises a year. Because you could go on one cruise, then wait a week, then another cruise.
As you do.
But a lot of theirs are sort of 2 and 3
Yeah,
nights.
I understand.
So you could go on them every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So they're bringing that back for a single unlimited trips for a single upfront price.
Yeah.
And it's, as I said, now in 2 tiers. The
Okay.
Silver Pass is aimed at shorter escapes, 2 and 3
Okay.
night sailings.
Yeah.
So designed really as weekend getaways. So if you took that and you lived in Florida,
Yes.
you could go every
You
weekend.
could.
Yeah, nice way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ultimate Gold Pass offers access to the 4 and 7 night itineraries across Mexico and the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Which I have to admit, until I read this, I didn't know that they did the longer cruises. I thought they just did the
No, I just
shorter
went
2
to
and
the
3
Bahamas
nights to
and
the
back.
Bahamas and back, like a
Yeah.
ferry.
Yeah.
So I was quite surprised to see that they did that.
Okay.
So both tiers applied to the Florida home ports of Palm Beach and Tampa Bay.
Okay.
And the sailings are available from now
Yeah.
through to the end of December 2026. So you get over a year on it.
Okay.
How much do you think it is
$499.
for the silver?
Is that what I'm? Is that
For
right?
unlimited cruises for the year.
Oh, okay. $5,000.
For unlimited cruises for the year for silver. And then for the one where you can do the longer cruises up to 7 nights, how much for that one?
$9,500.
And would you, if you lived in Florida, would you be happy to pay that?
No.
Okay. What if I told you the silver pass starts at $799
No.
for unlimited cruising,
No.
and the gold one just $1,400? And so that one you're going to be in an inside cabin,
I'm not.
but you could upgrade to a breezy balcony for $299 on top.
No.
I think it's incredibly good value.
It's amazing value. It's amazing value.
And if you're out there,
Yeah.
fantastic.
And if you've tried it and you liked it, then it's good.
We personally don't know anyone who's tried it. We know
Jamie's been on it.
Has Jamie been on it?
I'm sure he has,
Stand
Jamie.
corrected. We do know someone who's been on it. We've never talked to him about it.
No.
If you have done it, let us know. I'm curious. I think if I were in Florida and had like 3 nights where we were going to book in a local hotel, I'd be tempted to do it.
I mean, if you're a Florida resident, there's always those offers anyway. You're also, if you're retired, you can go down to the wire as well in respect of booking late cruise at a great price.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, wow.
I think it's good value.
It's great value. It's just not me.
Final cruise news story.
Oh, darling, I've got to go to
It's a quick one.
work.
The Carnival guests have been debating cruise terminology in a massive poll, which
Okay.
seemed apt for what we're doing.
Okay.
So we've just got 2 different terms
Right.
on it. The first one is whether main dining room should be classed as main dining room or restaurant.
Main dining room.
Main dining room won massively.
Okay.
Well over half of the
Okay.
potential votes. The second vocabulary word was tender or water shuttle. So bear in mind, there's lots of new people coming in, so they don't have the same thing.
Okay.
Which is obviously the small boat that takes you when you can't dock to the cruise, because we've got cruising Muggles, they might not know that.
Okay.
Which do you think won that one? I quite like water shuttle.
I like water shuttle, actually.
I'm sure we've been on a ship where they've referred to it as water shuttle, but I might think it might be that we've just heard it.
I guess the ship would say it would tender with a water shuttle to the port.
Yeah.
That's how they would say it.
So they use the tender as the description for the process.
They might even say anchor. We're going to anchor or tender. Yeah, just for Muggles.
I think water shuttle's a nice
It
term.
sounds nice. It sounds kind of you're in the Maldives.
It does. But tender one.
Oh.
So what I'm guessing from that is that the people who are on that poll are all ardent cruisers.
Yeah, they're not Muggles.
And there were over 50,000 people took part in the poll.
Wow.
So it's a big poll.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was quite surprised at that.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of another cruise cast.
Wow, darling. Well, thank you. I now want a margarita.
I'm going to play us out with the full version
Oh, no.
of the K-pop
I have
classic.
to. I'm going.
You can go.
Thank you for listening and have a lovely day.
How does a sea hold its secrets tight? Do the stars come down to guide the night? Where does the buffet end? Is it out of sight? Do we dress for dinner or let it slide? Magic carpets on the waves they glide, but where's the map for the rules inside? Cruising muggles, lost at sea. What's the deal with this mystery? Do we tip? Do we sip? Do we pay for tea? Cruising muggles, that's just me. Is this a city that floats or a dream we steer? Do you get off here or just disappear? Why's the captain waving? Is it sincere? What's the ladder deck and why is it near? Endless hallways, I lose my feet. Which way to my cabin, to my retreat? Cruising muggles, lost at sea. What's the deal with this mystery? Do we tip? Do we sip? Do we pay for tea? Cruising muggles, that's just me. Cruising muggles, that's just me.
She really did leave me and go to work. Bye.